Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I want to introduce a new product. It's called ULO. Now what is ULO? It's a digital business cards social platform that helps consumers and businesses get connected. It helps promote products and services all within a single professional network. Now, ULO was designed and built by the best. It's built by ex-Pebble engineers who pioneered in the smartwatch market. And they raised funds via a Kickstarter project. If you struggle to stay in touch with your customers, ULO solves such problems by collecting your contacts, enabling payments, and maintaining the conversations all within a single professional network. Guys, click on the QR code, take a look yourself. ULO, that's right guys, ULO, check it out. I'm ArchieLuxury, I'm gonna give it a try myself. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I'm doing paid reviews. This is paid review 23QA9 and this is for Frank. And this paid review was actually commissioned whilst I was in America. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Submariner Bluesy. 23QA9, this is for Frank V. Here we go. Now, unfortunately, due to the robbery and some mental stress I was under, I was a bit delayed. But I'm now back in the saddle and now producing content. Here we go. Watch collection review. Hello Arch, I'm Frank V. I met you during one of your fan meetups in the USA trip, on the USA trip at the Ainsworth Midtown Bar in New York City. I gave you $160 in an envelope for a paid watch review. I wrote a lot. Hopefully it doesn't cause an Archie explodes, but whatever, here it goes. I'm 39 years old. I'm Dominican. Currently live in the Bronx. I gave you the Yankee hat too. Thank you, sir. I work in the medical field as an RMI technologist. Got no kids. Got no wife. No kids yet. I'm just a hardworking guy that once had 2 jobs, which I used to buy my rental property in Miami, Florida. Material goods and watches. I feel very bad that you had your collection stolen and the kind of overshadowed your trip to America, but it was a pleasure meeting you and hope you can come back with a stronger, better collection. At the same time, after your robbery, I considered the question, why so many watches, and even regret getting so many pieces. Well, here's the story of my watch journey. After I graduated school, I worked for a major hospital and I met a Jamaican co-worker from England that was into formal shoes, watches and fountain pens. He had mostly Breitling, Oris, Tissot's and tags. I thought he was crazy paying so much money for all that shite. Soon after, I started to notice that these medical doctors and professionals all had nice watches and pens. After my first year at the job, I decided to pull the trigger on an expensive watch. My budget was $500, and he laughed and told me I needed a Swiss piece, minimum 1,000. I searched online and on YouTube on the proper first watch. I'm not going to lie. I ran into your channel in 2015 and thought this hobby ain't for me, knowing the amount you spent. So I typed minimum 1,000 for a watch and a bunch of fashion channels came up, made my decision to buy a Movado for $800. I showed up to work to show it off to my co-workers, and another co-worker that's into watches asked me what movement it had, and I told him it was quartz. I kind of got the picture quick that he was being sarcastic and I was being ridiculed for my purchase. I went to return or sell back the watch and the jewelry store offered me practically a slap to the face on the deal. Since that letdown, I did my homework on watches and still wanted an affordable watch and ran into the Urban Gentry channel. Long story short, but I bought a whole bunch of G-Shocks and automatic Seiko shitters. I didn't pay no mind at the time, but my co-worker all the time kept on rebrating, you are a professional, you need to stop wearing that Japanese garbage and get a decent Swiss watch. I guess The way he talks is exactly like you. Maybe is the reason why I went to your channel and was a fan ever since. I joined Serious Money and wanted a dress watch and a steel sports. Being that I'm 6'3" and have massive wrists, I prefer watches 42 to 45 mil, except my dress piece, which is 40 mil. Anyway, all I heard from your channel at the time was Breitling and Omega, so I got a Breitling white dial Colt 45 for $2,200 and an Omega DeVille for $2,500. I got lots of compliments for both, but as I got more deep in the hobby, I learned they weren't that good as watches. Again, disappointed. I studied your channel and stepped up my game. I got a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage Chronograph B01 blue dial for $7,500 and the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon Sapphire 1863. I prefer the old version over the new. I got even more compliments from my Breitling than any other watch in the collection. I then grew a passion and started to love watches and have slowly built my collection. I got my first Rolex, a Sea Dweller 43 126600 at David SW for $14,000. Then got the two-tone Sea Dweller 43 mil 126603 for $17,000. I bought a Datejust 41 blue dial on oyster bracelet and smooth bezel. My girlfriend at the time said it looked ridiculous on me because it looked small. So I sold it back to David SW. Time passed and luckily I sold it for a small profit. I was still lusting for a blue dial Rolex and pulled the biggest trigger, the Sky Dweller Blue at 27,000 smackaroonies from David SW. After that, I had to slow down this crazy hobby. Since then, I bought a PAM 111 and a Breitling Avenger 45mm night vision, which I know you're not a fan of, fan of all black watches, but it's my favorite. Is my favorite in the collection. I was contemplating on adding my last watch, a Breitling Navitimer Rose Gold. They're going for $11,000 and a Sky Dweller solid yellow gold white dial, but I reached my financial limit for the hobby. I still have a good income and savings, but to be responsible for if anything in life happens. I decided to put an end for about 2 to 3 years. I'm done. If I had 4 watches to pick now, it would be my 3 Rollies and my Omega Man on the Moon on leather as a dress watch. But I wouldn't get rid of anything I got so far. I'll just wait and see. Arch, you inspired me to the luxury life, and even though at times I regret it, it's been a fun hobby and I still love my luxury goods. I know you will come back stronger and keep your head above water, big boy. So an amazing story there. What a great story of survival. He's 39 years old. I met him at the Ainsley. I remember that. I had such a Ainsworth Midtown bar. I had such a good time. Ah, the memories. I tell you what. I gotta say, I had some good times there, that's for sure. And it's interesting. He's gone through the journey and he's really stepped up his game. He's stepped up his game. Look, I don't know if you need a hell of a lot more than that. You've done really well. Make sure you've got those watches secured. They would hate to be burgled like I was. And I had some security, but let's not go into my dramas. I tend to agree with you. The Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, beautiful. Doesn't matter what incarnation. It is a fantastic watch. You've got the Sea Dweller 43. You've got the two-tone Sea Dweller. Man, I bought a date. No, you sold that back. Then you've got the Sky Dweller Blue. Man, that is an amazing watch. The Sky Dweller Blue, that's a dream. That's a dream watch. I would certainly take it easy. You've got a PAM 111 and a Breitling Avenger. You've got a nice mix. You've got a really nice mix. For a man to have one Rolex is a huge achievement. I would slow down a bit. Enjoy your Rolexes and your Omega, and just enjoy life there. You've also sent me a photo of some of your pens. I love the Mont Blancs. A good pen is just a beautiful thing to behold there. I really love it. You've got some really nice stuff there. Man, I think you really have hit the nail on the head. You've got a nice collection. Man, just enjoy them. Love them. Care for them. I would say to you, the Sky Dweller, that is a super grail. Do you need the solid gold one? You know, the solid gold, I'll be honest with you. I had the solid, I've got the two-tone Submariner I'm wearing. I had a solid gold sub. I found it too much. It's a little bit over the top. It's big money. If I were you, man, I think the Sky Dweller is so much more classy in steel. Absolutely. I would just stay with that, enjoy it. You've got some amazing pieces. You're a big guy, tall, big guy. I think you've picked some perfect pieces. That suits your style. I met you, you're a lovely man, and I would seriously enjoy that stuff. That's what I would be doing. I would be seriously enjoying it. That's what you got to do, man. In life is short, so please enjoy what you have there. That is what I would be doing. So, man, congratulations on that. I don't see any problems with I love the collection. You've got the Sky Dweller, got the Sea Dweller. Man, that is amazing collection. Just enjoy them, love them. These are beautiful watches. I think you've hit nirvana. That is perfect. The good thing is with this hobby, you can slow down as necessary. Slow down. You've got to do things that make you happy. More doesn't necessarily make you happy. Let me say that to you. That's for sure. But well done. It was a pleasure to meet you in New York. Thank you so much for your kindness. And guys, don't forget, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. Paid reviews help me survive on the streams. Without paid reviews, it's very hard for me to survive. So please, get a paid review done, and I'll tell you what I think of your collection. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Look down below for details how to organize a paid review, and I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.